a new movie that's being described as both heartwarming and hilarious. It's called Instant Family, about a couple that adopts 3 kids at once. And it stars Mark Wahlberg, Rose Byrne, and Octavia Spencer.
Adoption is a very important issue to our friends Curtis Stone and actress Lindsay Price. They work for a nonprofit called AdoptTogether. It's a crowdfunding platform that helps families who want to adopt but need financial help.
So who better than Lindsay to sit down with the all-star cast and the film's director, based on his story, Sean Anders.
Look at the big kids.
In Instant Family, Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne are a couple that decides to explore adoption through the foster care system.
There's so many kids in foster care, and they're having an orientation.
Ellie, people who take in foster kids are really special. The kind of people who volunteer when it's not even a holiday. We don't even volunteer on a holiday.
Isabella Moner plays Lizzie, the rebellious teen they decide to adopt.
Pretend mom!
With Tig Notaro and Octavia Spencer as social workers who give them some surprising news.
Lizzie comes with 2 younger siblings.
3 children.
Oh, 2 maybe, but there's no way we can do 3. I mean, that was, we wanted to meet them. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Why would you show us that? Why would you even show that? They're so cute. That's wrong.
It's all based on the real-life experience of director Sean Anders.
Sean, Instant Family was inspired by your own story. Did it really start out as a joke?
It did. It did. It started out exactly the same way it does in the movie. I made a stupid joke one day and decided, why don't we just adopt a 5-year-old and it'll be like I got cracking 5 years ago. And my wife just kind of ran with that the way Rose does in the movie.
Did Mark give you any material to work with since you'd seen him with his kids?
We observed some things here and there that may or may not have made it into the script.
But yeah, it was like there's a lot going on, and whenever I'm not there, I still get the call to kind of be put in the middle of an argument or a dispute between my wife and my daughter, and like the scene outside of the house, I never get a word in. So that was out of the bowling alley. Crisis.
So any particular experiences you were drawing from?
Toddlers have great access to their emotional life. So they're just constantly like, I look at him sometimes, I'm like, wow, how did you just do that? Like just from like happy to just full on, just, it's amazing. The roller coaster. Tig has 2 little boys as well, so.
Mine are fine.
Oh, they're fine. Yeah, they're fine. They're fine.
But you tell your story.
Yeah, no, that's not it. That's it. That's all I got, Tig. That's all I got, Tig.
Best of luck.
For Octavia Spencer, the story was kismet.
I literally have been on the fence about whether or not I wanted to open my home to kids, and it was like there's this divine message being brought forth from this project. So I literally knew the moment that I read it that I wanted to do it.
How do you think the story being so personal to Sean impacted the film?
You're making a movie about something that's far more important than what you're trying to accomplish. So everybody was there to kind of service his vision, and it just became much more of a family.
It was my favorite job that I've worked on. It's one of those experiences that you really hope you can match.
I saw on Instagram that Mark kind of became like your workout guru. Is that true?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Wait, Mark goes to the gym?
Apparently.
He has one in his home. Well, it was so sweet because I kind of stalked his Instagram before we ever started working together, and I saw that, you know, he got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just thought, is this true? And I was going to ask him about it, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to ask him about it.
Truth be told, all these athletes, actors, various people were like, hey, I'm coming to the gym, I'm coming to work out. Nobody showed up. She says, hey, do you mind if I come work out? I'm like, yeah, okay. And the next day, phone's ringing at 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, hello? She's like, hey, I'm here. I'm like, where? And she's at the house, and she's a machine, and she's inspiring so many people. She's absolutely incredible.
Did she wake you up?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I was not ready for that.
In the movie, Isabella plays a rebellious teen. I want to know, what is the most rebellious thing that any of you did as a teenager?
I want to know.
You're out? You're off?
Yeah.
I think it was when I started homeschooling. I didn't like it. Like, I wanted to be with my friends still, and I was 14, I think. And so I tried to sneak out several times. Like, I tied my pants together, and I'm on the 2nd floor, and I threw them out the window, and they like they do in the movies. I thought it would work. It didn't.
How do you think audiences are going to react to this movie?
I think it's going to change so many people's lives. It's really exciting. I can't wait for it to come out.
by the way. That image right there.
Great, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a great one. That image, they have the World Adoption Day little smiley face, which is in honor of that day. You can catch Instant Family in theaters on Friday.